Hi, everyone. I can't really see any one of you very clearly. Maybe that's a blessing. So, I've been telling these guys that I have pretty bad stage fright. And I had a sort of a request, which will probably help me too. What if we all take a breath in, like breathe in for a second and exhale, and help me be here, okay? Maybe one more. And if on the exhale you feel called to make a sound like a I'm not hearing much. Thank you. Okay, hi, I'm Anupriya Goenka. You know me as an actor who's done some popular series, some prestigious films, and I'm immensely grateful for that opportunity. But today I'm here as an actor, but mostly as a human being, here to share some of my journey, some of my struggles, hoping that some of you might take something away from it. How behind the glitz and glamour, we make a little, but we break a little too. You know, there's this popular saying that when the going gets tough, the tough gets going. I have literally lived my life basis that saying. Growing up, you're always told that live life and face challenges with your head on without flinching. But nobody ever tells us that maybe while handling tough situations, once in a while, we can also stop, take a breath, feel into our emotions, breathe, and maybe release them. And think about all the good things that are present in our life at that point. And from that strength, move forward again. We are told that we have to be special, that we have to stand out, be perfect almost. But no one really tells us that it is okay to be imperfectly perfect, that each one of us are unique in our own ways. We are also told to stand out and be competitive, that this is a rat race. But no one ever says that maybe if we all hold hands together, cheer each other up, support one another, and walk together, the path to success might be easier and quicker. We are told to face life as it's something to fight. But what if the universal laws, what if with your body and your breath, you can actually connect with your divine and the universe and make life work for you and function for you? So, stating a little about my journey, I was quite young when I was faced with a lot of difficulties, emotional as well as financial. I think as young as 8 years old, because 3 of my 5 family members in my family are, have mental health issues. And I saw that very closely, what mental health can do to us. And of course, because of that, we also had a lot of financial constraints. I also started working very early in life. I was barely in my school when I was completely in sync with my father's failing business, which I took up in my teens and also shut down well in my teens as well. And then I moved to the corporates. And once I was done with paper pushing, with taking care of court cases, shifting my family around in different cities amidst very difficult circumstances, I finally shifted to acting in the hope of creative satisfaction. मैं हरदम कहती थी कि अरे यहाँ रेडी नहीं होना पड़ता क्योंकि मुझे थिएटर दिखता था और फिर बाद में समझ में आया यहाँ तो रोज़ रेडी होना पड़ता है. But well, life as an actor is tough, but I was lucky and blessed. I did get some success. And the sad part was that even when I had this PR machinery working, I had a lot of releases happening on the good days as well, my creative satisfaction felt very stifled because the problems in my life just kept continuing every day. I was always bogged down by petty to very big problems to big, big, big problems, almost spinning me out of control. And it felt that acting was just a very small part of my life, really. And I couldn't understand why. Basically speaking, that what I didn't realize was that when I was working so hard, I was a giver, an intelligent human being, I thought, resilient, fierce. I sacrificed a lot for my family, and I thought that I was a good human being. Then why was everything going wrong in my life constantly? It always felt like I had to give 1000% to something that others probably could get in 50 to 80%, and that just felt very unfair. And I always felt very scattered. My life lessons growing up were that I had to perform to give. I had to perform and give to be loved back. That I could only depend upon myself and no one else. That life will always come back at me and I had to be ready to face it and fight it. And fight I did. But yet, typically like all of us, we do most of the times, and at least in our generation, I kept moving on without really trying to process what was happening in my inner world, bracing up and fighting through each time. As I said, even on my best days, I wasn't happy. And the problems just kept piling up. I would take care of one problem and then other one would appear. It was almost like I was manifesting them. You know what I didn't realize was that my body was storing it all. I think all of you must have heard the term that the body keeps a score. Because of the traumatic experiences in my life, my nervous system did not feel safe. And I developed a belief system that always told me to be on the edge, to be ready to fight, that I did not believe in life and that good things could happen. I was always planning 10 steps ahead for something to go wrong. And yeah, things went wrong constantly. Because when you think like that and you're always fighting, the universe gives you more and more and more struggle also. And there goes this vicious cycle which doesn't seem to stop and you can't realize what you're doing wrong. And then finally, when I'd had enough and my body couldn't take it anymore, I turned to healing. And in healing is where I realized that though I had fought many battles and won some, I was still carrying the scars. And I was still wearing an armor that I did not need anymore, I realized that if I really wanted my life quality to change, it is I who needed to change. Because life is not happening to us, life is happening through us. I always had existential questions about life, like why are we here? And it is in healing that I realized that we are all here to learn lessons. The main purpose of our lives is to purify our souls. Until the time we don't learn our lessons and imply our learnings, the same patterns will be repeated over and over again, like I mentioned some time back. I also never really understood what true love is. I kept thinking of it as being selfish, but it is now that I feel that true love is being able to stand in front of the mirror, look at yourself, be present, and have an honest conversation. True love is about being the parent to yourself that you probably had or didn't have. True love is about being your own lover. True love is actually being willing to change internally to really grow, being open to criticism but having your own inner voice very strong as well. And really being aware, witnessing yourself. Today for me, that's what really true love is. The three things that has really helped me in my healing journey have been nervous system regulation, breath, and community building. It's funny I say community building today because I was always a loner in my life. So here it goes. This is where I really need all of you to support me. मैं बहुत मन से ये करना चाहती हूँ और बहुत टाइम से मैंने ये सोच रखा है. तो प्लीज़ अगर आप लोग को डाउट भी हो तो प्लीज़ just stay with me for this one for some time. We'll do an exercise right now and I want some honest feedback, maybe not now, maybe later if I catch you guys later. If you would be so kind to just close your eyes, be in this moment. Like really close your eyes. I can't see you guys, but please close your eyes. अपनी आंखें बंद करें. And take a deep breath. Like really breathe. Feel into your body and exhale. Let's take one more deep breath in and exhale. And let's now quickly do a quick body scan, starting from the toes Feel into your toes right now and into your legs, your knees, your thighs. These are the limbs that help you walk, travel. Feel into your bottom area, your hips. If you feel the need to flex a little, you are most welcome to. Let's move our attention to our bellies. And maybe it is time to hear it a little bit, pay some attention and see, are you feeling something there? Does it say anything to you? Is it grumbling, growling, feeling good? Feeling butterflies? And then let's move our attention to the back. And I hope that some of you might want to flex it a little. Move. Give some love. And while you're at it, don't forget your hands. Feel your fingertips. We hardly ever feel our fingertips and our fingers and our hands. And let's move our attention to our shoulders. I hope you want to flex them because I do, for sure. This is the weight of the world that you carry right here. Say thanks to it. And then feel your throat and your neck. Move a little if you want, as I said. This is where your voice comes from. And I hope now you will feel inclined to touch your face. Let's touch your face. Feel the skin on your faces. Give some love to your mouth. This is what feeds you and this is how you talk and kiss maybe. Feel your noses. Breathe. Feel your eyes. Say thanks to the beauty that you see around you. Your ears with which you hear the music. And move your attention to your crown, where all the magic and the chaos happens. And if there are too many thoughts running right now, this is your opportunity to let them go. Ask them to shut down for a little while. It will just take 5-4 minutes, I promise. And now while we are here, can I please request you to take a deep breath again, like a big breath. This air is all yours. Yes, that's lovely. I want to hear a stronger breath. And exhale. Make some noise. Ah, that's the noise. Okay. May I now request you to think of a beautiful memory, something that lights you up. A memory that's your own, that's your go-to, whenever you want to feel happy. It could be a person, it could be a place, it could be an activity that you were doing when you did great in some form, or just people that make you happy. That's your happy place. And can you, if you were asked to give a name to the sensation, can you name it? Does it feel like tingling? Does it feel like warm, cold, hot? And which part of your body is the sensation emanating from? Like, is it in your chest, belly, your shoulders, somewhere else in your body? Feel it. This is for you to know that this is where the happiness in your body resides right now, this happy memory, it's yours forever. Take a deep breath again and exhale. And now, I invite you to think of a memory that disturbs you a little bit, something that is uncomfortable. It could be your exams, it could be something else, a fight, a discomfort in you. And where is this right now? What is the sensation? Is it stiff, hot, cold? And which part of your body is this emanating from? And if you've identified that, take a deep breath and release this through your breath. Give some love to your body part, which has carried this discomfort in you. And you know, and try it. This is your opportunity to try it, that you can release a little bit of it through your breath right now. Thank your body part maybe also. And now with a deep breath in again, let's go back to our happy memory. This is called pendulating. Think of the happy memory that you had in the same body part, and maybe you don't even need to think of the memory anymore. Maybe you just need to go back to that body part, and you feel strong again. Do you feel a shift in your body right now? And because we are also we don't have so much time. So just let's take a deep breath in and fill our entire body with this sensation of happiness, this happy memory that is ours. This whole world is yours, and this memory is yours inside of you. Whenever you're ready, if you've already not opened your eyes, please do open your eyes right now. Thank you. I'm sorry, this should be done in more time, but I don't have much, and I really want to do a little more. This was called pendulation, and it is one way of me to just demonstrate or help you understand, if possible, that, and that's where I lacked all my life a lot, so this is very close to my heart, that when you're faced with tough situations in life, maybe pause, take a deep breath, honor your feelings, don't suppress them. Positivity is not suppressing your feelings. Positivity is honoring what you're feeling, maybe even expressing it to someone, but knowing that it is not your story, that's not your life story, because at each time, whenever there's something wrong, there are 10 good things happening to us too. And through gratitude, you can reach there. You can reach whatever are the good things happening in your life. Now, again, one more time, I would love for you, I don't know how many people are here right now, but if it is possible, if someone is sitting next to you, and if you feel like it, hold hands with each other, if you can. And if not, you can be on your own as well. Please close your eyes one more time for me. Just one more time, last time I promise. And take a deep breath. I would love for you to think of 2 things in your life that you're really grateful for right now. Anything that you're really grateful for in your life. And notice how this feeling makes you feel of being in gratitude. And while we are at it, can we also think of a dream? Can you also invite feeling into something that you really, really want in your life? It might be nice to breathe in again, because we are trying to figure what breath can do and how breath can center us. So maybe you might want to take a deep breath and think of the dream that you have inside of you, which you want to manifest into this world, into reality. It could also be a version of you that we want to see in the future. But what I would really appreciate right now is for you to visualize it, because they say manifestation comes to life when we are able to visualize us by already having it. And what it means is not to be false. It means that you can see and feel it and feel into that feeling and vibration and make it your current reality, that vibration your current reality. So let's feel into our dream, visualize it, see where we are right now. How do you look? What are you wearing? Is there someone next to you? What are the words that you can hear? I hope you're smiling when thinking about the one thing that you want to invite more in your life of. And let's pray to the universe that it becomes a reality. And maybe it might be nice for you to pray that the person next to you, right next to you, the dream that they have in their conscience, that comes to reality. How about that? Just think, if someone else is praying for you right now, and you're praying for someone else, how does that feel? And let's take it a step further. Let's each one of us pray to the universe and throw it into the universe that the dreams of every one of us here comes true. So each one of you have 50, 60, 100 people, how many people here praying for your dream to manifest? And don't forget to breathe. It's very important to keep breathing and feeling and really imagining it. This is the power right now of community, of togetherness. You guys are the future. You can decide the world you want to step into. together while having a very solid relationship with yourself. And one great tool can be breath and body. Right now, maybe 50, 60 people just whispered a prayer for you. Whenever you're ready, please feel free to open your eyes. I hope that some of you got something from this, and I thank you for your patience, for hearing me out. I really feel that in our culture, in the Indian Sanskriti, बहुत कुछ है ऑलरेडी हमारे पास जो कहीं खो गया है और उसे वापस लाना बहुत ज़रूरी है एंड उसके लिए बहुत प्यारे टूल्स हैं जैसे ब्रेथ एंड बॉडी एंड दैट क्यूरियोसिटी टू रियली अंडरस्टैंड द मीनिंग ऑफ लाइफ एंड द लॉज ऑफ द यूनिवर्स एंड दैट थ्रू दैट यू कुड really make a beautiful life here on, which is much more empowered, not just based on marks, not just based on, how many likes you have on a post. Much more. I realized this much later in my life, in my late 30s. I really hope that you get this, while still the entire life is ahead of you, and you make a world that we all love to be part of. Thank you.